Hi, my name's Aaron Linsdau. I'm a polar explorer and professional traveler. Today I have some very sad news for outdoor lovers who enjoy outdoors through Adventure 16. They're going out of business. Oh, man. I just received the news that Adventure 16 in San Diego and in Los Angeles are completely going out of business. After decades and decades of serving the community, they're completely gone. If you live in one of those two cities, which millions and millions of people do, this is your chance to go over there on Black Friday. I'm looking at the website now. Let me bring that up for you. And unfortunately, I mean, it's just super sad because when you look here, they says, hey, we've got a sale starting November 29th, and hey, we're ready to rock out. But yet, here we go. It's not just a sale. I found some news online, and it shows that Adventure 16 says goodbye after 57 years in business. Now, just think how long that is. I mean, most of you watching this probably aren't even 57 years old. So this company was started way before you were even born. So what's the whole idea of Adventure 16 and what's their theory? So let me bring that up for you here. All right. One moment. Okay, cool. All right, so Adventure 16, this store originally started way back when in 1962. And the original idea, the name from Adventure 16, is that they used to make films to have people go out and adventure and have fun. So the whole idea of Adventure 16 is originally, hey, let's get out and travel around. I'll pull up their logo here and you can see Adventure 16. And let me show you their store. Now, the West Los Angeles store here, really pretty location. Interestingly, the San Diego location, you can see it right here. They always have a tent or something going on up there. If you drive on the Interstate 8 in Mission Valley, this building has always been out there. It's just like a beacon to people. So why might you care about this? Well, this is the thing. Adventure 16 was where I got my start when I was young and in the Boy Scouts. I have some climbing equipment here. I've got a Black Diamond wire bent gate. I've got my ATC, my Black Diamond ATC, and I purchased these both at Adventure 16. Now, tons and tons of people are going online to buy equipment. Maybe they go into a store and check it out and then go online and buy. And now, as a consequence of that, Adventure 16 is sadly going out of business. Now, that's the thing about this experience is that a lot of stores are suffering from this of what they call showrooming, where people will go in, they'll, hey, let me see if this helmet fits. Let me put this on here. Let's see if I can get my helmet on here. Yeah, that fits. And then, hey, quick, thanks, store owner. Let me look at my phone. Cool. And then they put the helmet down, they go out, and then they leave. And then, unfortunately, stores like this close. Now, you might say, well, that's part of the business. Well, here's a factor that you may not consider. When these stores go out of business and they disappear, where are you going to go try things on? Oh, I'll just order from Amazon or REI or wherever, and I'll get it here and I'll try it and I'll go back and forth, and maybe I'll like it, maybe I won't. But see, the thing about that is now you're constantly having to order and ship and maybe pay shipping, maybe not, but there's no one to literally ask a quick question to where, hey, I'm in Adventure 16. They had real experts and they had good staff in there. So it's super, super sad. Let me bring back this article up here for you. So I knew John Mead, and of course he's not passed away. I guess I know John Mead, and he's been the boss, and he's been there for a long, long time. He put on educational seminars. He put on sales. I mean, it was really, really good. So John Mead is really the man who made this thing happen. And the challenging thing for him is, oh, there I am. Good. Let me shrink myself down. Good. The challenging thing about this is that unfortunately, he has had to make the decision that we can't keep running this thing because the numbers aren't working. So, going off on Friday, starting Black Friday, November 29th, they're going to include a huge purge of all of their gear, their sales display racks, everything, and then just do a mega dump. So, if this is one of those situations where, hey, bad for them, good for me. If you really like outdoor gear, it sounds like they're going to do uh, a major rental gear purge on December 7th. So they'll be liquidating their rental gear, their fixtures, and a large collection of their vintage and antique props. This almost makes me want to fly to San Diego just for this reason. And yes, I am an Adventure 16 alumni. This book, Antarctic Tears, they made this book possible simply because they brought me into the outdoors. They showed me how to get there. It was really a neat experience. So I'm super sad that Adventure 16 is going out of sale. I mean, it's really pretty a shame. My co-author of my other book, Adventure Expedition 1, actually did a presentation at the Encinitas store earlier this year. I didn't even know the store had closed, so I'm going to go get that book real quick. Hang on just a moment, but check out the 1974 picture of the Adventure 16 staff. There we go. So my co-author for this book, Adventure Expedition 1, Dr. Terry Williams, made a presentation at the Encinitas Adventure 16 store and shared his experience with people talking about how to stay clean, maintain personal hygiene, solve problems in the wilderness. And Adventure 16 has, and unfortunately now does not have, any of these things. They had a store in Oceanside. They also had a store in Encinitas, a main one in San Diego. The Tarzana store was famous because that's where all the big-time climbers went to hang out. Now everybody hangs out online. So I do my own online shopping, and I totally appreciate that. But I have to say, it's a sad time when a store like this that has that much knowledge and wherewithal is going out of business. So when you look at their website, they say, hey, did you know we price match with the legitimate competitors? They actually sell tree growing kits. If you want to grow your own sequoia, you can actually go to Adventure 16, buy one and plant one. I actually bought one years ago, and it was super fun. And it lasted, I think, about 3 years. And then I made the terrible mistake of transplanting it to a pot that had a problem. And that poor sequoia, pow, that was it. So if you literally want to grow a sequoia, and don't worry, it's not like it's going to become this massive thing where it's going to wipe your house out, but check out some of the featured gear they have and their adventure blog. Let's look at the featured gear. So, best through hiking gear, the Yeti products. I love Yeti products. Check out some of the videos I've done below. I mean, just mind-boggling how good those are. Micro spikes. Now, granted, in San Diego and in Los Angeles, are you going to really need micro spikes? Probably not. But they do have wool, Arc'teryx products, Patagonia, Ex Officio. This is where I learned about Ex Officio underwear. I did a video about how to travel with 2 pair of underwear for a month, and I learned that at Adventure 16 as well. So, Vask, I got my first set of Vask boots there. I mean, dang, the more I look at this, the more I'm really sad. So, sadly, Mr. John Mead had finally had to call it, and he said, look, the math simply doesn't work. We can't keep doing this. And the employees had things to do and trying to do business sales and all sorts of things, but unfortunately, it didn't move the needle. And he finally said it's just time. So sadly, another famous outdoor shop is going out of business in San Diego and Los Angeles. And if you ever wanted to get a great discount on gear, talk to some of the old timers there and some of the younger ones too. Stop by Adventure 16 really soon, like on Black Friday. I mean, I'm not going to fly down to San Diego, but I'm seriously thinking about it because it's just that sad knowing that they're going to be out of business soon. My name is Aaron Linsdau. I'm a polar explorer and professional traveler and adventurer. Sad to see A16 go. Please like and comment on my video and subscribe to my channel to support it, and also please support it on Venmo, PayPal, and Patreon. Thank you very much for watching.